Chuck the chuckwagon here, and today, I'm not very well prepared. I'll tell you about that in a wee minute, right? But today, I went to the Hungry Gannet in Hamilton, and let me tell you, if the queue and how everything looked matches the food, I'm in for a good time, guys. I'm in for a good time. So I've just not had a great morning. Do you know what I mean? And then I've turned up at the thing, and then it says cash only, right? Cash only, be aware, cash only. And I'm like, oh no, I need to. And then I seen there was a cash machine, so I got cash. It wasn't the end of the world, right? And then a big long queue, right? And then I've come out with my food, and I've not got my keep things hot bag. I've not got my protect my passenger seat towel on my passenger seat. I've not even got my seat cover for this seat. Got nothing. And I don't like that. So calm down a bit. Deep breaths. Let's see how we go. I feel the need to feed. Anyway, black pudding and tatty scone and brown sauce is a good way to start, I think. Let's go. Oh aye, and you can't phone an order in either. Otherwise the phone would be off the hook after like 11:30 or something. So no. If you're going there, it's lunchtime, you'll need to queue. They've got a few seats, tables and that. And it looked lovely inside. I wish I took a photo now, but I haven't. Look them up and you'll see. It's lovely. Aye. Look, right. Black pudding's no wee skelf. Black pudding, it's like, good black pudding. I think it's ordinary black pudding, it said on the menu. So, and it tastes lovely. Yeah, and the brown sauce goes well with it. It pairs well with black pudding. Oh, the other thing I'm not prepared for. It's only a short stay car park. You can't sit there for an hour and a half and all that. You can't do that, right? It says 30 minutes, and if you're no back within an hour, you're goosed, right? So I was like, oh well, I'll need to go and park somewhere else. Which I think wouldn't be difficult, right? You think wouldn't be difficult. But I went to a spot I've parked before, it's free parking, right? Just doing for the court. No spaces. I'm wandering about that for whatever length of time, no spaces. And then I'm like, I'm just going to head up the road. And then I was coming up past, you see it, the co-op, right? Co-op, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a co-op, right? Big car park, used it before, it's lovely, right? And then I realised I'd bought bottles of cola, right? Glass bottles, that's great, right? No bottle opener. So I got a couple of cans of Iron Brew instead, right? Because that's what I had in cans. So hopefully that's enough to get me through, you know what I mean? But yeah, everything a problem today. Is it me? Am I the drama? Could be. Salt and chili, marvellous. A good thing on it, And when I was thinking about, I'll get myself juice, and they had that Mexican cola in there, right? And then I thought, I've not got a bottle opener, they'll no be twist tops. Let's see anything here, but I can turn it, right? I'm turning it. It's not doing anything. It's not screwed up. And the baguette's been, it's had a wee toast yet as well, it's lovely. Philly beef steak thing. Oh, there we are. Just like mushrooms and all sorts in there. Hi ho, let's go. Been up to that now. Very nice though. Must say. That's a delight. Let me tell you. It's also a mess, but it's delightful. Can't even mind what I ordered, that's me. I was off list the day because everything not been already and that. Oh, it's a cheeseburger. A cheeseburger and chips, there you are. Oh, look at the chips. They're quite chippy chips, aren't they? Aye, chippy chips, they're nice. See when you go to the chippy and they say, do you want salt and vinegar? Well, let's assume you say aye. Aye, I do want that. Salt, vinegar, it's all getting done, right? Do you do what basically me and assistant coach do this? Take it up the road, sit at the table, open the box, So, well, I'm the vinegar guy, so maybe just me with that. Now, back in the day, when I sat my test, there was no theory test. The guy had a wee, like, what it would be like flip book, like you get for the brains and that. And I go, what does that sign mean? And you look at it and you go, that's what that means. Maybe ask you 2 or 3 signs. And then he'd ask you to read the registration of the car, parked. Is it 100 yards away? I don't know, whatever it was, right? And as long as you read them alright, you were alright. Aye, and then pop, off you go, let's go driving. Aye, I passed first time as well. Which may not have been the best thing. Go away. I think it wasn't until I had my first. It was somewhere between a crash and a shunt. Right, went at the back of somebody. Long story short, crested a hill, queued out to the fucking nines, couldn't brake in time, mate. And a couple of fellas in the car with me, and I was like, you better go and see there, alright? Because everybody kind of went, oh, you alright? Aye, I'm alright. And I thought, oh, aye, what about them? So I did, I go out the motor and tell you alright. And this was long before, if you nudge somebody in a car park with your bumper, it would be a, oh, my neck! Long before that. So thankfully the two boys were alright that were in the other motor, you know. But that gave me a fright, right? I came up the crest to this hill. Was I under the speed limit? Aye, I was. But the left hand lane, too casual, left hand lane was queued out. And I gave another thought, then why is everybody sitting in that queue there? I'll just go in this outside lane. Oh, Chris, oh no, it's too late. Boom. Yeah, you get a wee shunt and everybody's alright, that's great. But it learns you to kind of, read the road a wee bit, you know. Look what's happening around about you as well as just what's in front of you. Know what I mean? And that's another thing. So, I've been wanting a home for about a while. Years, but a while. And I think I've become, unless I'm fully concentrating, pretty shit driver. So I'm not using it, I'm not using the skill. I mean, nip out in the car like this. It's only down the road and back again, do you know what I mean? You're not really fighting through stuff there or whatever. I said that to coach, and I think assistant coach as well. I said that to assistant coach and coach, and they were like, aye, you pretty much are. I was like, alright, cheers. I thought I was being, self-aware or something like that, but apparently it was obvious. Oh, well, there's a burger. Decent thickness in it. Decent tasting too. Aye, nice. Mine, I was telling you earlier on, I was all flustered because I didn't have the things already, and then they wanted cash, and then I had to go to cash machine, and then came back and there was a big queue and I had to stand that, and you can't phone it in, and I found it, and right. What in the bottles? Picked up bottles of cola, assuming they'd be screw tapped, they're no screw tapped. Aye, I picked these up as well as a wee safety one. Aye, so all the things happened. And I realised that when I was in the queue, I'd ordered a couple of baguettes and the roan black pudding touch gone and the cheeseburger with the chips. And I'd also ordered a curry with rice. But then he said, oh, we've no curry, and I was like, I can't, that's alright. I was flustered, I wasn't prepared. So, I'm like, probably a meal short. Aye, probably a meal short for what I planned. Which, we'll get over that, know what I mean? It's alright. Need to get hot up. Went to tell coach though. Oof. Did I show you how big the burger was? Oh, I did, I showed you that, and then you would have seen that, aye. Good size, you know what I mean? Yes, I'm talking to you, McDonald's. Well, in the Hungry Gannet, right? If you know, there's a wee arcade shops, very 70s architecture, designy, a row of shops. I don't know if it's flats above them or what. But anyway, there's that bit, and if you know where the council offices are, it's across the road for that. There's a wee short stay, as I mentioned, car park there, so aye. And it's lovely, and it's worth queuing, let me tell you. And they did baked potatoes, and they did soups and all that. I'm not a big soup hand, you know what I mean? Aye, give me a soup. Aye, right, cheers. But I wouldn't like go, what do you want for your lunch today? And I'd be like, soup. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Now, chucking yours. A Hungry Gannet. Bring cash. You will queue. Worth queuing for. It's worth going out your road to go to. That's what I'm saying. That's how much Shop recommends that. And yeah, magic. You just can't order it in. You can't phone it in. You can't pre-order things. So aye. But yeah, it's worth the wait. Worth the thing. And I thought it was quite reasonable as well. Aye, I will say that. In fact, aye, it really was. There you are. Oh, no, pudding. Oh no. So, you forgetting your pudding again. Well, this time, you know, sometimes you go to a place and they've got wee tray bake. That's my cake, and this, that, now. Oh no, the crumbs are everywhere. Look at that bad boy. That Lotus biscuit. It's got layers and everything. A biscuit base, obviously. Chocolate. Now that might be a caramel or a toffee base, I don't know. Chocolate. Wee biscuit in the top. Pudding. Oh my word. Good cake. Now, you know, that's a big slice. Probably too big for my liking. I'm not a big sweet tooth person. So the caramel bit is a wee bit too much for me. I don't eat it. Oh, there you are. Not the biggest belly you've ever seen. And I had the car in the garage, so I don't think my seat's right. That's actually where it should be, I think. As you can see, this isn't reach for the stars and land in the moon, you know what I mean? But I was flustered up, I was like, you know, I just had a bad start to everything. So, it actually doesn't matter as far as the regards of Hungry Gannet. Would recommend. Doesn't mean you go out your road. Try the Hungry Gannet. There you are. Alright, chucking ears. I'll see you next time. Bye.